I'm back, and I believe you can hear me. I wish there was a way that I knew how to fix technical difficulties while on air on YouTube, but I just don't. But anywho, I hope you guys make it back because people were coming in. Gives me time to set up my volcano. While you guys make it back in here on this beautiful Thursday. Darn. Technical difficulties. Say hello to my old volcano. This is what we're smoking on today. Stores and Bickle. All right. Does it still work? Yup, it still works. Hello. This is what we're going to use. A little ASMR since y'all can hear me. This is what I'm using to sesh today. She used to be that girl back when vaporizers was only like a volcano. She was the first. She's still the baddest. She's still the baddest. Okay. I am going to be using the 2. Remember, we've been talking about milling plates. College days is correct. I have so many memories of the volcano. My flour is on the other side. Okay. I have to go grab my flour because naturally, it's summer vacation. I was sitting down eating lunch after taking a break from like mommy duties. And I saw that it was 11:57 and I was like, "Oh my god. I've got 3 minutes." So, bear with me. Okay, I have weed. Wow. This is the lowest I've been on flour in a long time. College days. Man, the volcanoes used to be a lake holiday staple. So I'm smoking this glazed donuts. Marshmallow. It is a Candies product. It's okay. It tastes exactly what it says like, which is so weird. Like it really does smell like it's glazed. It's too sweet, but I'm going to do it. All right. So this is the 2. Please. It says dirty. But the 2 milling plates. This is the flour mill. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. We're elevating our smoking game, right, guys? We're elevating our smoking game. No more cute grinders just because they're cute. We want functionality. So I'm going to use the 2. The 2 has much smaller holes than the 3, and I believe the 2 works really good for things like a vaporizer. And then let's just highlight the keef catcher because I have not. Let me get my handy dandy volcano brush. Clean this out really quickly. Keef catcher has circles right here. This is the keef catcher. Can you see that? So the tricones are round, and you see sometimes a lot of those keef catchers are like the mesh things, and those are squares. So when you think about shapes, it's hard for those little circles to get through squares. So these little circles, trichomes, can get through these little circles, and then look at the keef I have caught thus far. Little keef collector down there. It's like stars in the sky. So that's what's cool about this keef catcher. I'm gonna put it back together. But another reason why I love the flour meal, a couple of you have actually been DMing me being like, you should get a coupon code. I don't have a coupon code. It is totally fine. I quite literally am wanting you guys just to experience what I'm experiencing. experiencing. So a couple of you have purchased a flour mill and you're in heaven, and that makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. If you've been around for a while, you know that I talk about the same things over and over for years because I just love them. Flour mill, life changer. And now we're about to see what it's like with the volcano. So the cool thing about this flower that I'm smoking now is that it has its own like unique terpenes. You guys know I harp on terpenes, especially because I started journaling my cannabis experience. Here's a journal that I keep on my desk for reference when I talk to people. Can you stop focusing on my face? It's a gold leaf journal. And you kind of take notes on what you're smoking, how it makes you feel, X, Y, and Z. And through this process of journaling, I learned that citrus terpenes are the devil. Citrus terps are the devil. You can disagree with me if you want to. And for my personal experience, they are not fun. There is a group of us out here that just react really weird. And my belief is it's terpenoline. Some people either love terpenoline or they hate terpenoline. It's one of those things. So terpenes are going to give you that unique experience because at the end of the day, THC is just a molecule. THC is just a molecule. It looks like this. How it works is going to be dependent on the quality of the terpenes that are also in that strain, as well as cannabinoids. But terps are going to dictate the experience, which is why you can take the same strain, you can add lavender to one, you can roll one up with rose, and then just smoke the other one standalone, and you'll have 3 different effects because nature is synergistic and different inputs yield different results. So, terpenes are essentially different inputs. For me, give me something that smells like gasoline. Give me something that smells sweet. That's what I want. Beta caryophyllene. So that's going to smell like black pepper mixed with myrcene, which is like an earthy, is heaven. Okay, that's heaven for you, but hell, it's by yourself. Exactly. So like an OG does have like a citrus to it a little bit, but it's a little bit. It's not the star. Give me a mimosa, I will throw up on you or flip out and go to sleep. Cool thing about the flour mill is that it's preserving those terps. It's not coming in and crushing and damaging. It's literally milling it and respecting the plant on a spiritual level. On a spiritual level. She gave her life for us to use her therapeutically, for medicine, for enjoyment. So taking care of it until you get to the combustion portion is so important. I just love how it looks like it's alive whenever I dump it. So terpenes are going to be the scent of a flower, of a strain. The terps is what's going to determine how you feel. So if you have a strain, like there was a company that was like, we have the first odor-proof strain on the market. It's like, we're going to sell you a car that has no gas. Looks good, but it ain't gonna do nothing for you. Like that's what they're advertising. The smell is so important. It is so important. Hello, dreaded souls. Can I do pipes? I could absolutely do a pipe next week. I have a few different things in this studio and in the storage. There's so many different pipes and bongs and yeah, good times. All right. Your volcano has 2 pieces. My face is always going to be, has 2 pieces. You fill this up here and then you put the lid on. So let's do that. How are you guys doing today? Have you smoked at all? Are you smoking now? Have you gotten a flour mill? Are you thinking about getting a flour mill? Have you started smoking hemp blunts yet? Tell me, I want to know. I want to know. Uh-oh, phone call. On live, my love. I have a doctor's appointment today. Joy. Okay. I put all this in there. And then the lid. And it's ready. And then I will place it on my volcano, like so. And, oops, I'm going to turn it on. So I got the digital one. I splurged back in the day. So I heat mine to 390. And so I'm just going to wait. We're at 87. Yeah, today I have an eye doctor's appointment because my eyes have been feeling funny and then my vision was a little bit distorted and messed up and I was having migraines. Pretty sure it's because I did something for 10 days in a row, but I felt great. This round of shots really has me feeling good and I'm riding the wave because sometimes I get the shots and then I don't feel all that great for a month. So my eyes actually feel so much better since I started taking the other medicines that have been prescribed. Please don't yell at me. I know. So I started taking the other medicines. Now my eyes feel fine, but my friends are like, you better go. So I'm going, but I don't want to. Infused GMO. Okay, GMO is not my favorite because I don't like garlic. Garlic smells like oranges. Durban Poison is a great one. That is like one of the only pure sativas still around. My best friend's favorite strain. All right. The other part of the volcano is this bag. You fill this up and then you inhale out of here. It's like a little push button and releases the air. But you take the mouthpiece off to fill it up. That's how you'll put it on the volcano. We're at 174 degrees. We're almost there. I'm going to be so red-eyed in the eye doctors today, but it's okay. My ophthalmologist, he's actually a retina specialist. He knows what I do for a living. In fact, I sent him to a dispensary to try out some new products for his own pain. He has his own autoimmune disorder, so we're cool on that. I tell all my doctors what I do, and they don't argue with me on any of it, and I love that. It is collaboration. If I still lived in the South, I don't know if I'd have that kind of support. So I'm grateful for California and the laws. I'm gonna play tennis tonight because it's time. What do y'all have going on? Are you enjoying the summer? Is it hot where you are? Because it is so hot. Like I feel like it says it's 80 degrees, but it feels like it's way hotter than 80 degrees. Like the like the temperatures have changed. I don't know. And then the hurricanes in Florida, crazy. I feel like we shouldn't get charged for air conditioning because we would die. Like, why do I have to pay for this? It feels so wrong. 103 where you are, 112 sometimes. It's only 80 in New York, but the humidity is making it feel more uncomfortable. Okay, Mike, I have been to 80 when it was in New York when it was 80, and that concrete in between those buildings, it felt way hotter than 80. It was like we were in an oven. You have epilepsy. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, we're at 294 degrees. I like that new Glorilla song about it being 7 p.m. on Friday, 95 degrees, if you've heard it. Yeah, in California, usually at nighttime, we are known for being cold. Even in the middle of July, August, at nighttime, it's going to be in like the 70s. It's going to be cold. It has been hot outside in California. Well, okay. LA has 6 microclimates. You've got the coast, that's a different climate. And then you've got like the valleys it can be a 30, 40 degree difference, honestly. But in the valley, it's usually cold at night as well. And it's been hot at night here. 90, but feels like 103 in Louisiana. Good Lord. Yuck. Whew. Whew. I played sports in Oklahoma in like humidity and like 100 something degree weather. So really, it's not that terrible. play a 3-hour match in 100-something degree weather and then lose. Like, you can handle it. Yeah. You like the Santa Barbara area? The Santa Barbara area is like a movie, but a book. Like, it's so unreal. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. All right, we're at 378. We're less than 20 degrees away before we spark it up. All right, I'll show you guys. We're almost there. All right, we're there. So I'm going to press the red button. Oops, I turned it off. My bad. I'm going to press the green button. Let the air start to come out a little bit. And then I place this on top. Here we go. Off to the races. It smells like donuts. It's going to taste like donuts. I think that's good. Turn it off. Whoa. I don't know if I was supposed to let that sit on there while it heat up, but I don't remember. Cheers. You live in Michigan, you never know. I agree. I used to live in Michigan as well. I lived in Southeast Michigan. Cheers. It tastes like a donut. That's insane. It tastes like a donut. Preserved terps. Thank you, flour mill. I have OGs in the house, but I can't run to the house. It's so smooth. Whew. Peer pressure. I have to finish the bag. I hope somebody else at home is choking too. Whew. All right. Turn that off for a second. Because, wow, now I'm hot. I am sweating. Woo, I'm sweating. That was fun, PJ. You haven't, right, Denise? I haven't seen it in a long time, but I know like the flour mills, because we were talking about the milling plates and how one is like extra fine to 5, which is extra coarse. And I wanted to try out the 2, which is the very, very fine, with my volcano. And it was so smooth. It was so smooth. And then I was also showing the Keith catcher and how it's like round and not square like most grinders that you'll see, and how you can kind of collect it down there. And it's protected. It's like protected. You have to unscrew this to get to it. So over time with your grinders, you're catching Keith with round trichomes that go through round holes. Yeah. That was so fun. I think I should do another round. Do you think my eye doctor is going to be able to tell that I'm really high? The appointment's at 1:20. It's in less than an hour. Huh. IDK. Just pray for me on sweet baby Jesus that they do not dilate my eyes. They're going to dilate my eyes. They're going to check my eye pressures too. Damn it. They're going to numb them and dilate them. But I want to play tennis. They're glossy? Should I cancel? I can't cancel. I can't cancel. They were like, yeah, we can have an appointment for you July 11th. I was like, no, you cannot. It's like, I need to come in right now. And she's like, who's your doctor? I'll call him. And then my doctor made time for me. So I'm just going to be safe. I have a book club member who is a nurse, and she said that Latinas are the worst patients. And I was like, listen, first line of defense is prayers and Vicks. And then the doctor. I don't listen though. I stopped taking anti-inflammatories because it started giving me heartburn and indigestion. And I'm like, hold on. Why am I having to take Prilosec now? Like, this medicine is supposed to help with inflammation, but now I got to take Prilosec because I feel like I'm having a heart attack. It's just, yeah. So I'm trying to find that delicate balance. Diet, I've got to, make sure that I do my part so it doesn't lead to additional inflammation, because my body's going to just naturally be inflamed. It doesn't matter how healthy I am. It's just this gene that is in there on every single cell. But all right, another one. One more time. Did you guys watch the pop out? I know we talked about it, but did you I'm still talking about it. Team Drake or Team Kendrick, let me know. My eyes are glossy. I'm gonna have to eat. They're gonna dilate my eyes. It's so bright. Are you using any other herbs to help reduce inflammation? Yeah, I was doing turmeric and garlic, and I have a lot of like data trackers. So this is a computer on my hand, pretty much. If you can see it, you can kind of see the green lights in the ring. So it's a computer. I decided to take garlic and turmeric supplements, and my heart was stressed out for those 3 weeks. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was like, oh no, I'm getting sick. It was the garlic and the turmeric. It was putting my heart under stress. So that's when I stopped with all the herbs and eliminated them to get my heart rate back to normal. And it got back to normal after about a week. But turns out some of these supplements can actually be terrible for you. And if I had never taken or was looking at the data, I would have never known that it was the supplements that did it. Ain't that crazy? I think the culprit was turmeric, because I had a juice with turmeric in it, and then my heart rate was like 68 while I slept, and I was like, oh, it was that beaten turmeric juice I had. So I don't think turmeric's my friend. So I've got to find like a proper concoction. One more time. Just blasted myself in the face with the smoke first. Hold on. I'm going to go slower this time. I'm going to go slower this time. Russian for what? A lot of people don't know that if you don't add black pepper, there's black pepper in the capsule. It was quite literally like this super, I thought it was like such a dope supplement company. But also we have, we all have different bodies. So oranges also make me sneeze and feel funny too. We just react to things differently. So I know turmeric is supposed to be really good for heart health, but in my case, it was stressing my heart out. Yeah. So, and I've always noticed that with supplements, they make me feel shaky or a little weird. I think I just have sensitivities to everything. I think I'm very extra sensitive, except to weed. I go on dates with boys and they're like, yeah, let's smoke. They'll text me the next day at noon. They'll be like, I'm still high. I'm like, yeah, I do this. You know how men are. They can't let a girl do anything better than them. And now your whole day is messed up. So sensitive to everything but my weed. Hi, Shayla. Yeah, you have to be very discerning with supplements, with everything that I put. Yeah, even like skincare and makeup and stuff. I have to be mindful. I react really weird sometimes. I'm just a sensitive girly, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Do I watch The Boys? No, what's The Boys? What's The Boys? Do you get any energy work? Yes, I do. I prefer to do it myself, though. I've had energy work done before, and I feel it's most effective when I do it to myself. It's a show on Prime about a crazy superheroes and villains. Okay. The Boys. Terrapins and cannabinoids are important. Let me finish this. I was supposed to go golf today. Sensitive spiritually, emotionally as well. Gotta love Pisces placements. My Pisces is my North Node. So it's who I am for sure. Yeah, we do have the ability to do our own energy work. That's why I'm like, people are like, they go to psychics and the psychic is like, I can remove this spell. It's like, you have a direct line to God. Go handle it. Go handle it. Venus, yes. Okay, gotta finish this. Don't be a punk. It's just so sweet. I'm done, son. Dang. I remember hitting this when I was younger and being gone out of there. Now I gotta go make my kids lunch. By the way, there needs to be some kind of stimulus for when your kids are home from summer. Because why am I going grocery shopping twice in a week? Why? I could go a week and a half. Now, oh my gosh. We're all the same size too. My 8-year-old, he just turned 9. My 9-year-old, my 13-year-old, they weigh the same. We all wear the same size shoe. Just like, what? I am so baked. I sound baked. I am baked. I'm so high. I have chicken and rice waiting for me inside. And fruit. And I gotta eat that and then make them some food. I don't even know if the teenager is awake, but she could catch these. Like, oh, I'm so patient with her. But oh my gosh, if you have teenagers, I'm sending you prayers and survival energy because they be tripping. Oh, they be tripping. Yeah. I just have to sit there and make her do affirmations. Like, and I make her do it until she can look me in the eye and say it. I don't tell her that's what I'm looking for, but I'll just be like, I don't believe you. Say it again. One more time. Again. I still don't believe you until she looks me dead in my eye and says the affirmation. I'm like, all right, I believe you. But yeah, man, being a teenager today, woo. And then the hunger. The hunger. Oh my gosh. It's never ending. And I'm always hungry too. So food bill is high. Food bill is so high. I'm about to help her align her chakras. Listen, my daughter would love to get whooped, but I'm like, you're gonna keep getting these conversations. That's what you're gonna keep getting. I know you ready for me to shut up. She'd be looking like, bruh, another one? Yes. You're gonna remember these one day and you're gonna be grateful that I was saying all this. But yeah, once she starts talking noise about herself, I'm so stupid and people are gonna hate me. I'm like, up, nope, nope. Let's back it up. So yeah, spiritual whoopings. Yeah. Such a different upbringing than what I had. I made a mistake. I was reminded of said mistake. I'm a grown woman and I still get reminded of mistakes that I made. Like, I remember telling my mom at 10 years old, I got in so much trouble. I clapped back at her. I was like, I want to make mistakes. Yes, I'm on live. It's okay. I was wondering if you were awake anyway. Confirmation, she is awake. Um, yeah, my mom, she kept making me feel bad. And I was in fourth grade. I was 10 years old. I said, I want to make mistakes because that's how I learn. When I tell you, until I left her house, oh, I forgot you like making mistakes. I just wanted to just throw hands with her. But man, yeah, it's a different time. These kids have different needs. My daughter's not on social media, and I see how hard it is. I couldn't imagine if she was on social media and dealing with all of the emotions and like it's like she's in this place of like she's not a kid anymore. She's turning into a teenager. She's in that in between where it's just really confusing and like her old life has ended. So I get it. It's really tough and I'll be the punching bag, but bruh, you might catch me on the wrong day. It might be a clash. However, I feel like I've done all right so far. I've done all right. Does she not like social media? Oh, no, no, she does. She's not ready for social media. I work on social media. I work in social media. So the amount of anxiety and stress that it puts on adults, I couldn't even imagine putting that on a brain that's currently developing. Like that's going to lay neural pathways forever that you'll always have to work against. And something traumatic happening, like an embarrassing thing happening to you going viral, millions of people watching your mistake or millions of people watching you get beat up or no, we're not even we're not even going to put ourselves in that situation. Have we seen Inside Out too? Yes, we have. Oh my gosh, that's I had to tell her. I was like, "Bruh, do you remember what happened when anxiety got a hold of the switchboard? What happened to all the other emotions?" Like so, and that also helped her like kind of put into perspective and like just teaching her how to zoom out. They zoom in on this one thing and they sit there and yeah, it's just teaching them the tools on how to handle uncomfortable emotions because they're not going to go away. Like you just got to learn how to manage them. But man, oh, being a preteen, no, never again. 31, I still get reminded of the time I was playing too much and not cleaning my room like I was supposed to, and found a way to electrocute yourself. Whoa. um, if you haven't seen Inside Out 1 and 2, Inside Out 1 made me cry like a baby, like the third or fourth time that I watched it when it was like the realization of the deeper message. And then Inside Out 2 was really good as well. And I think it just does a really good job of explaining how emotions work and how they have to be balanced, that they're all necessary and why the purpose that they serve. But when we allow the emotion to take over and not allow other emotions to express themselves, that's when we start to lose ourselves and find trouble. So it's a good movie. I'm just trying to teach my kids how to navigate through the world. Like I don't expect them to be perfect at all. And in fact, they put pressure on themselves and my daughter is like, I gotta be on my report card and I'm in so much trouble. And I'm like, well, you're grounding yourself because high five, girlfriend. Like that's dope. Like, so my daughter has a natural anxiety. It is genetic on both sides. Um, but yeah, kids are dope. You learn so much about yourself through them, with them. Um, can't watch kids movies. I be boohooing girl. Yes. I cry. Soul, that was another Disney movie. Tears. Boohoo crying. Um, Moana. What was the one with the little kid with the guitar? Coco. That was another one. Um, this is my favorite flour mill. Matches my aesthetic. Anything sad makes me watch. Anything sad I watch makes me cry. Then don't watch Grey's Anatomy. Oh my gosh. I don't cry as like an emotion. I don't cry often. Grey's Anatomy, I cry often. They hit you in the heart. Oh, I'm on season 17 and I am just boohooing every other episode. Coco is such a good movie. Coco was great. All right, I have to go finish my lunch and then take a shower so I don't smell too much like reefer. I love going to this doctor because in the waiting room, all the older people are like, "You're too young to be here," and then I make friends because they're like, "Oh, a young person." So I'm gonna go make some new friends today. Hopefully, somebody tells me some cool stories from their younger years, and I hope that my eyes are okay. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.